Welcome back to Behind the Mask, and oh boy, do we have a long episode today. Today we're talking about Perfect. Perfect is probably my deepest song yet, along with Dear Best Friend, at least message wise. It's a long story, but let's dive in. Perfect throws the traditional love song trope and it tosses it out the window. This song isn't the usual Chain Chain is helplessly in love kind of song. It's actually kind of the opposite. This is This is where the story part begins. To put it simply, for a period of time I was pursuing my happy ending, but I was struggling to find it. It felt like I had skipped a chapter in my story, if you know what I mean. I'd fallen for this girl, and in my stupidity, I wrote a couple of songs about these feelings. That's when I realized this probably wasn't meant to be, and I pushed those feelings aside, just trying to focus on improving my relationship with this person. That's how I came to realize that this whole quote unquote happy ending thing that I was searching for was a pretty big lie. In actuality, I had already found that ending, just not in the way I expected. Not every fairy tale has to end with some form of quote unquote true love, especially not this one. Happily ever after? Let me rewrite that chapter. Happy enough to move forward is a more accurate way to phrase that. The feelings never fully died, and they probably won't, but that's the least of my concerns. To me, it always seemed like I'd met this girl in a past life. It's weird. From the moment that I met her, she seemed so familiar, yet I'd never seen her before. This sounds extremely cliche, but it's true. There had to be a reason behind this. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of this first, but it's clear something between us just clicked. Not true love. Far from that. More like true friendship, but that kind of sounds stupid. To put it simply, she's one of, if not the best, greatest friends I've had in a long time. She was one of my first friends that I made in high school, which is saying something. Don't get me wrong, I have other friends, but none of them go out of their way to talk to me like she does. For once, I feel like I actually exist, not just a face on a missing poster. By the way, I wrote a song about that, but you'll have to stay tuned. I'd be lying if I said I didn't regret writing those old love songs. Not only were they honestly pretty cringy, but it kind of did the opposite of what I was intending when I wrote them. That's partially why I wrote Never Wrote. To put it bluntly, I followed my heart when I should have followed my head. Anyways, I better wrap this up before I say something stupid. All in all, I'm grateful that I met this person, and I'm glad we're still friends. But when it comes to those feelings, I would rather keep them inside than risk ruining something that was already perfect. If that person's watching this, though, thank you for being you.